The mother or birth parent's breast or chest milk is the best possible form of feeding for all babies, but is particularly important for babies born preterm. It's more than a decision about food choice. It acts as a medicine for babies, and in this vulnerable population it can protect them from a number of health complications and significantly improve outcomes. Breast or chest milk has multiple benefits for preterm infants, including reducing mortality rates, reducing illness and infections, and reducing the risk of developing a bowel condition called necrotizing enterocolitis, or NEC. It improves neurodevelopmental or intellectual outcomes, improves growth, and reduces the rates of lung disease, particularly bronchopulmonary dysplasia, or BPD, sometimes known as chronic lung disease. It reduces the rates of sudden infant death syndrome, reduces the rates of eye disease, including retinopathy of prematurity, and reduces the risk of obesity later in life, and also reduces the risk of cardiovascular or heart disease in adulthood.
We really wanted to breastfeed. That was very important to us. And we've heard a few different stories that it can be difficult, and so I was a little bit anxious about that and thought I don't really want any, but we've been, again,
you've been lucky, you just latched on straight away. And
yeah, it's just that natural instinct, I think, isn't it?
Breast or chest feeding also reduces the mother or birth parent's risk of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, osteoporosis or weak bones, cardiovascular or heart disease, and obesity.
The milk is perfectly designed to meet all your baby's needs. It is available whenever and wherever your baby needs it. It helps to build a strong and loving bond between you and your baby. It's financially free and environmentally friendly.
The benefits of breastfeeding that I know about are the health benefits, so knowing that it benefits baby, that breast milk is the best thing for them in those early days, and that is the best thing that's going to help their immune system and support them when they're growing. So that, and the fact that it's free, so that's one major benefit as well.
To support breast or chest milk production, it's important to begin expressing at the right time. In some cases, you can begin antenatal hand expression from around 37 weeks of pregnancy. In the case of twins or multiples, or where preterm delivery is expected, you may be advised to begin sooner. Your midwife will be able to support you with the right time to begin based on your pregnancy and your baby's needs. Following the birth of your baby, it is important to begin expressing as soon as possible to support milk supply and ensure that your baby can receive early colostrum, first milk. Without frequent feeding or expression of milk, production will reduce and eventually stop. It's advisable to express by hand in the beginning because in the first few days, it's common to express very small amounts. Small amounts of milk can cling to breast pump system and bottle and be difficult to collect and feed to your baby.
So when I was hand expressing the colostrum before giving birth and in the very few early days, so the first 3 or 4 days, the milk's really thick, very yellow, and it's quite hard to express, so it was easier to hand express rather than using a pump. And then come day 5, it was with our eldest, my milk started to come in, my mature milk, and that changed more to a white colour and it was a lot thinner. And then I was able to use the actual pumps and then express via that way rather than hand expressing.
To support milk production, it's also important that you have regular physical contact with your baby or babies wherever possible. If you can't be with your baby because they're in the neonatal unit and you're too unwell to transfer, it can help to think of your baby, look at a photo of them, or smell something that has their scent on. You can discuss the use of bonding squares with the nurse looking after your baby. As soon as you are well enough, it's important to know that the neonatal team are there to support you in looking after your baby, but you remain the primary caregiver, and being with your baby as much as possible will help you and your baby throughout the neonatal and breast or chest feeding journey.
Advice I would give to somebody going to neonatal that wants to breastfeed is absolutely no pressure on yourself. If your baby's early, your body's not quite ready, so don't put pressure on yourself. If anything comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It will happen, and eventually you'll be feeding your baby.
Just don't give up with breastfeeding. If you really want to do it, it is really, really tough at times, and it might feel like it is the end of the world, but it is really worth it. It was a massive bonding experience for me and my son, and I'm sure it will be with him as well. Yeah, keep persevering.
For more support and advice on breast or chest feeding or expressing milk, please speak to your midwife, or if your baby is in the neonatal unit, you can also speak to the nurse who's supporting you in looking after your baby.